You understand? So after swearing, you have to accept. Because you don't have evidence. But if you have an evidence, finish. That's it. There is incident happened at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. We know that the Jews were living in Khaybar. The previous hadith, you remember the hadith of Ali? When he said, tomorrow I will hand over the flag. And they told him, O Prophet of Allah, let us stay in Khaybar. We are experts in agriculture. We know how to take care of the palm trees and all these things. And we will give you a certain percentage of the produce. And that was the agreement signed. So every year the Prophet ﷺ would send some of the Sahaba to count the trees that bear fruit. So he sent 2 of the Sahaba. While they were counting the trees, one of them delayed. They are walking among the trees, so one delayed. The other one waited for him, he didn't come. He went back, he found him killed. Now, all the circumstantial evidence point towards whom? The Jews. The Jews will be accused, right? Because no one lives in that area except the Jews. So the Muslims accused the Jews that you killed this man. The Jews denied. They said, no, we didn't kill him. So what to do? So the Prophet ﷺ said, he asked the Muslims, if you accuse the Jews, then 50 Muslim from among you should swear by Allah that they are the ones who killed your brother. And then the Jews should give you the blood money. The Muslims said, we cannot swear because we did not witness. See the fear of Allah? We are not ready to swear. We cannot swear because we did not witness. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, in that case, 50 from among the Jews will swear by Allah that they didn't kill the man. The Muslims refused. Said the Jews, they will lie. If you ask 100, they will agree. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, that's it. You have no right. And he gave the Muslims the blood money from Bayt al-Mal. See the justice of Islam? Because there is no concrete evidence. Though, most probably, the Jews are the ones. But there is a probability, maybe somebody who is not a Jew happened to be, so he killed and ran away. There is a chance. Like, for instance, you got up in the morning and you found dead body inside your house. There is a possibility that someone killed him and dropped that body into your house. True or not? So there is a chance. So anyway, so here the Prophet ﷺ saying, when someone swears by Allah, then you have to accept it. Even regarding crime, murder. He swore by Allah, then you accept that. In the absence of the evidence. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala man tabahu ila yawm al-din. Chapter number 44. How is it say what Allah may will and you may will? Utayla radiallahu anhu narrated, and this hadith is sahih. It is in Sunan Imam Nasa'i. أن يهوديا أتى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال إنكم تشركون تقولون ما شاء الله وشئت وتقولون والكعبة فأمرهم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا أرادوا أن يحلفوا أن يقولوا ورب الكعبة وأن يقولوا ما شاء الله ثم شئت. A Jew came to the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم and said, your people commit shirk when they say by the will of Allah and also with your will, and say by Kaaba. Thereafter the Prophet ﷺ commanded the companions to swear by saying by the Rabb, the Lord of the Kaaba, and to say by the will of Allah and then with your will. Subhanallah. Here the Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba, used to say what you will, what Allah wills and what you will, and by the Kaaba. And then a Jew came and said, this is shirk, which means the Jew, they know the Tawheed. Here the Prophet ﷺ, he agreed with the Jew. What you are saying is right. So here the Prophet ﷺ, he agreed with the Jew. He didn't say, oh, you are a Jew, will not accept what I are saying. No? Because what the Jew said is haqq, is true. So when the truth comes, we should not reject it, irrespective of the source. You know the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, when Abu Huraira told him that he taught me Ayatul Kursi, the shaitan taught Abu Huraira Ayatul Kursi. He said, here he told you the truth. In this part, here, this portion is haqq. He didn't say, oh no, it's not haqq because it's from the shaitan. No. You accept the haqq even if it comes from the shaitan. Are you following? This is haqq. Though the one who said it is a Jew, we accept it. We have no problem. But if someone asks, so why didn't the Prophet ﷺ tell the Sahaba it is shirk? The answer, Allah did not inform him it is shirk. Allah did not tell him before that it is shirk. Allah informed him only it is shirk by sending this Jew. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, he sanctioned it. Are you following? By sanctioning it, it became sunnah. And Allah, are you following? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He also approved of that. Otherwise, had what the Jews said wrong, had what he said wrong, Allah would have sent something else, or the Prophet, and inform his Prophet. Okay? So the Prophet ﷺ, he would only follow what conveyed to him and what he receives from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For instance, there are many hadith about the Antichrist, the Dajjal. And it happened that there was a man in Medina, Ibn al-Sayyad. Ibn al-Sayyad in Medina is a person who deals with jinn. Who deals with the jinn. In the beginning, the Prophet ﷺ thought that he was the Dajjal. He thought he was the Dajjal. So much so that one day he and Umar went, and he was sleeping on his back, lying on his back, Ibn al-Sayyad, and he was murmuring, saying things. And they were walking stealthily, quietly, the Prophet ﷺ and Umar, and they were hiding themselves behind the trunk of the palm trees. The mother of Ibn al-Sayyad spotted them, she saw them, and she informed him, so he sat. So Umar immediately said to the Prophet ﷺ, let me kill him. If he's the Dajjal, let me kill him. The Prophet ﷺ told him, no. If he is the Dajjal, you are not the one who's going to kill him.